The Clemson Tigers have claimed their natural position at the top of the ACC. Now, this is why Dabo is Dabo. This is why it's hard to ride this man off on. You need to get some transfers in here. Here's the facts. Here are the facts. The fact of the matter is, if Miami takes care of business, Clemson doesn't get in the game. But Clemson did keep themselves in position in the event that Miami choked, and they choked, right? Now, here's the rub, okay? Dabo Sweeney not only got his team back to the ACC championship, but they win. And in the new 12-team playoff era, he's going to get in this first year, right? So Dabo is like, the rub is, and he did it without one single transfer player. Yeah. hmm So it's hard to convince him at this point that he can't, you know, be successful, and accomplish these things. Now, do I think that Clemson's going to get in there and upset the world and win the national championship? Possibly not. But we're in there, so there's always a possibility. Things happen. That game last night was weird for me because it's like we was blasting off. Actually, it's the offensive coordinator. He's a vanilla guy. He doesn't want to just keep the press on. And I blame my Clemson faithful wanting to be rid of Tony Elliott and all of that. Tony Elliott would put that foot on the neck and keep it pressed down. But Riley is just too conservative, for me. But nevertheless, I would say that I'm a shocked, proud alumni. Always. Clemson women's basketball. Always. Um, but man, what a game. I did not like our chances in overtime. If we had made it to overtime, no. Mm-mm. Because their tempo hurt us. We can't play fast like that. Um, I'm not going to get into my cultural reasons why I think that, but we can't play fast like that. Now, our Power Rangers, that 2015 to 2019 defense, we could play it however you wanted to play it. We have some solid guys. Our defense is solid. It's solid, but I think you have to be elite to get there and finish folks. And, we're not elite. We're just dangerous enough. But I tell you, if Klubnik ever becomes bona fide, consistent from quarter one to quarter two, from quarter three, four, and so on, we will be dangerous. But he hadn't done it in 3 years, so I don't think that he's just going to magically start doing this. But, you know, it is the Christmas season, so you can always hope, right? But, man, Georgia, it's a good game. Now, to my Alabama people, you're not going to like what I have to say, and I don't give a damn. I get sick and tired of every time we turn around, these committees and shit are just trying to force y'all sorry ass into the playoffs. The bottom line is you lost. You lost damn, to Vanderbilt just by virtue of losing to Vanderbilt in the fashion that you did. You know, uh, disqualifies you. I mean, seriously, like on your worst day, when you are playing at your worst, you're still supposed to beat Vanderbilt. And we can say all of this trash, like, oh, Vanderbilt, kind of had a squad. And we can do all of that bullshit. And that's exactly what it is, bullshit. The reality is you're not ready. I think Oklahoma demolished you guys. Um, you had a great run. You had a great run. But, you can't keep expecting for these committees to carry you. And God knows they've been doing it. If Alabama gets it, is one of the 12 teams, then all of this is for naught. I mean, seriously, all of this would be for naught because they did not earn an opportunity to be in there. And when I say Clemson doesn't necessarily deserve to be there, I'm saying because how inconsistent, we have been, with the understanding that we did, we earned it. We earned it, you know. Or I mean, I still kind of feel a certain way about the Miami thing. Miami takes care of business. We're not in there because we didn't take care of business. It's one of those type of things. That's why I'm saying I don't know. But hey, here we are. And back to Dabo. If Dabo's winning 10, 10 win seasons, guys, this is staggering. This is staggering. When you actually put it in full context. Little old Clemson, as he likes to say. 9 ACC championships in a row. 9. And he's proud of the fact that he got it done with his guys. No, transfers. And to his point, Dabo was right all along, guys. He said that, the Neil and the transfer portal football is going to turn into the Wild Wild West. Saban quickly got the hell on. And I don't think that they don't want guys and young ladies or whatever to make money for their name, image, and likeness. I don't think that it's that cut and dry. I think they need guidance. And then don't nobody want to be shook down. You give a kid $2 million to come play, and then after the first year he transfer because he can go get some more money somewhere else. I wouldn't like that because these are investments. I mean, let's just keep it real. Now we can sit here and say, "Oh, well, coaches do it all the time," um, and they do. They do. I just think that there needs to be some more guardrails. Um, because most of these guys are not Neil guys. They're not Neil young ladies. They're not going to benefit tremendously from that. They're running in this transfer portal. They don't have anywhere to go. And you're going to need your education sooner than later. No, it doesn't mean that you're going to be wealthy and rich because you graduate from college, but it is an option, right? It just gives you a few more options, right? Is that fair? So I'm saying all that to say this. Dabo was correct in his assessment because he was never against it in totality. He was against how it was being rolled out. Okay? And having been a, collegiate, athlete, uh, you want your coach to be loyal to you. That's important. That's important. And what Dabo's saying is, I'm going to be loyal to the guys that are loyal to Clemson football, whatever that looks like. And make no bones about it. I mean, they have a Neil program at Clemson. It's not like you just ain't getting no money at all. Dabo is not going to write you a check for $3, $4, $5 million to come there. That's what he's saying. But a lot of these guys have some pretty nice, long-term type, Neil deals that will benefit them long after they leave Clemson. Because $2 million, it's a lot of money, but once the taxes hit it, and in some cases with these guys, some of the hoes hit it, you're broke again. And so it's nice to engage in some type of longevity. Like, give me a Neil deal. I hate when I was playing, we didn't have this. But if somebody said, hey, we're going to give you a gas station, call Militime gas station, give me the damn gas station. That's long money, forever. The hell with the $5 million. I'm getting ready to have 500 million. And it just keeps going on in legacy and so on and so forth. I digress. But it's a hell of a game. I don't like the new playoff system. It's just weird because you have guys with, schools with a better record, not getting a bye, it just kind of takes the whole flavor out of having a better record than someone, and because like I said, like Clemson potentially can end up with a bye. The fact of the matter is we've lost three damn games. And I know in the old playoff system, three losses, it's over with. It's a wrap. You no way you'll be in the top four, and I get that. Oh, if you go to the 12 teams, so now we're gonna see teams with three or four losses that make it into the playoffs, and I don't know. I don't know. If you lose in three or four games, you know, um, there's a reason why you're losing three or four games. I don't know that that really makes you a super playoff team, but it's similar to the NCAA. With basketball, 18, 20 wins. You get in there and anything can happen. Anything can happen. We know that from our Valparaisos, from our Butlers, from our San Diego State. A little different, little different. Now you can't just make that kind of thing happen in football. But in basketball, anything can happen, and anybody could end up winning the national championship. This is a fact. We've seen it play out. We've seen that play out. But it is an opportunity for more teams to get in, and make no bones about it. The biggest thing is it's opportunities to make more money. We live in a capitalistic society. The almighty dollar is always underneath whatever smoke, that they trying to blow out there. I'm gonna tell you something else. Um, how in the hell is Indiana in the Big Ten getting in the top 12? I mean, you were not good enough to even play for your conference championship. See, this is the shit I be talking about right here. So you're telling me that Indiana could possibly get in over Ohio State, or are we going to have three, four, five Big Ten schools, or better yet, just say, listen, we have four spots reserved for the SEC. We have four spots reserved, for the Big Ten, and those other four spots, you really duking it out. So we're really having college four, except for you're not really telling us. But if you're going to allow three or four teams from various conferences to get in, well, you still end up with the same four slots that every other team in the country is competing for. Am I wrong? I mean, just hit me with the comments. Am I wrong? Mm. Please, as always, like, comment, and share. I'm Sports-A-Delic. Sports-A-Delic derived, like Funkadelics, like you mix funk and R&B. I like to mix sports, with everything else going on in the world. And it was really my male friends that pushed me to start my own YouTube channel, because my knowledge in sports and statistics, and I can always, you know, give another point of view for you to look at as to why a team will win or a team, will lose. And typically, I'm gonna tell you something else. My stuff comes straight off the dome. I have it locked in here. I'm not down in my ladies, you know, salute to my ladies that are on the sidelines reporting the sports. Some of them are just garbage, just like some of the men are garbage. The difference is they have a research team and they're just kind of regurgitating whatever's given to them. It's not really based on looking out there on the field, looking out there on the basketball court and breaking down what is actually happening, with the play. That's the intangible. If I had it to do all over again, I probably would have gone into sports communication. But, at that time in my life, I just think sometimes you have to choose a major and all of this stuff before you really fully know who you are and what you want to do. Like I was who I was and doing what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to college and play basketball, and look for opportunities to go play, professional basketball out of the country. We didn't have the WNBA. And then you're asking me, so what do you want to do? What's your life? And it's like, I'm 20 fucking one. I'm doing what I want to do. What do you mean? That's, and I'm sure all you can relate to that. That's why 5, 10 years, sometimes you don't even work in your field, because as you continue to grow and actualize, it's like, damn, I'm better suited, for this type thing. And I would be tough. I would be tough. Like I would be pinning athletes down, like, please tell me on this play, what were you thinking? And congratulations to Trevor Lawrence. He just had a beautiful little girl. And prayers up because he got smacked down. I mean, smacked down and gonna have to have, surgery. And understand what I'm saying. I don't want somebody to come for me because you're not really listening and paying attention. That was good for Trevor to get smacked down like that. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. He's never really been smacked down. But the times that he gets smacked down, because I'm going to draw your attention. I'm going to draw your attention. I'm going to take you back to 2019, Ohio State, semifinals. They were trying to, snap his neck. Let's just be real. Go back and watch the game. They were hitting him, folding him up. But he responded like a true, champion. He broke out, I think, for like a 66, 68-yard run. Like he did his thing, like he locked in. Same thing with Deshaun Watson. Alabama, that 2016, they tried to, rip his spleen out, literally on the field. But they responded. And I think Trevor is going to come back with a different, response. He'll be fully battle tested. Dirty play. Now, make no bones about it. But when I say remember, I'm an athlete that played at every level. One or two things happen when somebody gives you the business. You either respond and say, okay, now I've arrived to the dance. Now I've arrived to the party. Now it's time to get it on. Or you fold up like a tent. Now, I remember driving in for my super, beautiful finger roll. And I just remember waking up like, where am I? Because I didn't want to commit to the weight room. But I started committing to the weight room because it just woke up something inside of me. And I'm telling you, watch Trevor Lawrence next season. He's going to be laser focused, because it's in him. But he hadn't been smacked down like that. And only the Tigers get up and roar when they've been smacked down, okay? If they don't, they're not a Tiger. They're a cub of sorts, okay? I just wanted to tune in, this beautiful Sunday morning. My virtual church service will be starting at 11. So I wanted to kind of jump on here, and say my 2 cents and all of that. Like, comment, and share, and always subscribe. I'm Sports-A-Delic. And for the few of you all that have tuned in to hear me, you're awesome and I appreciate you. All right? CLEMSONTIGES. Fight, Tigers, fight, Tigers, fight, fight, fight. You all take care. Bye-bye.